Blue moon alert, Sagittarius. Jupiter is currently direct in the sign of Leo the Lion, so happy days are here again. And Venus is conjunct Jupiter on the 1st of July. And there's a blue moon this month, so things are going to get a little crazy. Now, let's see how your ruling planet of Jupiter affects you this month, Sagittarius. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel, and thank you for joining us. Your mighty archangel of fire, Michael, who rules over all the fire signs, is your guardian angel who speaks to you through your teaching angel of Adnachiel. And this is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Sagittarius angel Adnachiel, who resides over your mutable fire nature, and these are his messages for you in love, money, and health. First, a priority, the love transmission. It's going to get a little nuts because of the blue moon. Also, there's a certain aspect where the full moon, the first full moon in the month, the second one's at the very end of the month on the 31st, the blue moon, but the first full moon this month is on the 1st, and the second one's, the first full moon begins on the 1st, but a lot of people are calling it on the 2nd is what we're trying to say. It starts on the 1st in the evening in Greenwich Mean Time in Sagittarius, and moves very quickly into Capricorn. And it's 100% light on both days. That's what's a bit odd about it, besides the full moon. So it's all going to get a little crazy. It's a lot of lunacy this month, if you will. So the first full moon on the 1st begins in Sagittarius in the evening of the 1st, still at 100% light on the 1st, and also 100% light on the 2nd of July. When it's in Capricorn, it moves into Capricorn in the night of the 1st. And it's in Capricorn all on the 2nd of July, the full moon, the first full moon. So it's 2 days of this full moon brightness. And how's this going to affect your love life? Well, the Sagittarius will give you a perception that something's going to happen, like an anticipation. And then as Capricorn, as the moon ingresses into Capricorn, what's going to happen is you're going to have good luck and rewards come your way, and an increase in your status amongst those that you care about, your friends, your family, your spouses, your loved ones, the people with your romantic interests. Your status will increase amongst these people because Capricorn sort of knows how to climb social ladders in a methodical way. And it also will make you very lucky because, again, Jupiter is currently direct in Leo. So, this brings a lot of good, positive energy because Jupiter is very generous and the Sun is the divine will. So it kind of gives you the ability to do your will. All right, now, again, good luck comes your way more easily. You might think that it's a little slowed down with Capricorn, but that's cardinal Earth, which makes things happen because, like trees and people are all facets of fire of Earth, which is Capricorn. So with this full moon, the majority of it being in Capricorn, you might feel it's slightly slower, but not enough to make you feel disappointed. You won't be disappointed. Now, the new moon on the 15th is in the sign of Cancer, the crab. And what's that going to do? That's going to cause sloppy emotions. And that might affect you, Sagittarius, especially because even though you're fire, you're mutable fire, and you're ruled by Jupiter, which is sort of the great god, if you will, of who rules over water, the watery aspects, if you will, the watery part of you that is very emotional and generous and wants to give and help and be understood that you are trying to help, that you're not trying to harm. So other people, especially people with their sign in Cancer the Crab and their moon and water signs in Cancer the Crab and Pisces and these kind of signs, are going to be, very emotional. A lot of sloppy watery emotions flying around. So, you know, your emotions might do that as well. You want to find out where your moon sign is. And these sloppy emotions can be helpful in that people are going to be maybe kinder to each other. There's more compassion and generosity and compassion. However, it can also cause people to feel too sorry for each other and feel too sorry for themselves and let people get away with things they shouldn't be getting away with. So watch your boundaries. And if you try to push through other people's boundaries and they don't allow it, don't get upset. But understand that it's unhealthy to allow your boundaries to be breached in your relationships, because if you allow the boundaries of your relationships to be breached, and you don't have integrity with what you say you'll do and what you actually do, and you're trying to be quote-unquote nice, which I think if you go back into the, etymology and you try to find out what it means, I believe in French it means stupid or something. That is not a good idea for your health, because our bodies are held together by cellular functions, the integumentary system, by membranes and functions. And if you breach your relationships in love and in finances, then your health will be breached as well. And it's all directly related, specifically related. You can find out exactly where you're breaching your relationships in love and in finances, and you will find that your health is being breached in those exact areas. And in the same way as well. So understand this, and it will give you what you need to be able to stay friendly and focused and able to have good, feeling, caring relationships with people without becoming unhealthy financially or physically unhealthy. So we want to maintain, as these emotions get very, very, very sloppy this month. On the 31st is the blue moon, the full moon in Aquarius on the 31st. Now, this is going to cause you to have a very big and intense positive unleashing of internally all your positive karma, and then you will allow yourself to be rewarded in the area of romance, family, and friends, to have all of the things that you have stockpiled and stored up. In other words, your good deed for the day, some people call it a mitzvot, various people call it various things in various religions. Basically, it's trying to do what you think is best, making that good effort, at all times. That is you're going to be rewarded because of this full moon, this blue moon on the 31st this month. So be ready for that, because as things, and if there's something that you think you want that you don't have, it's because part of you doesn't want it, and your defense mechanisms are pushing it away. We all do that. So just understand that it's only because of fear and feeling uncomfortable. So you can allow as much as you feel necessary. Just no need to overdo anything. Write your boundaries down and stick with them. And you'll do very well, Sagittarius. Now for Nachiel's money transmission this month. This is a very fortunate month, a very auspicious month for good luck and beneficial circumstances and situations. Heads up, Sagittarius. Jupiter is direct in Leo until the 11th of next month, August 2015, and then is set to ingress into Virgo as of August next month, 11th of 2015. And it'll be that way all the way through December of 2015. So that's going to it's a heads up, and it's going to sort of change some of these various aspects. It's still lucky, it's just a little more precise. And so we want to make you aware of that, give you a little forewarned is forearmed. Your ruling planet is going to ingress into the sign of Virgo the Virgin, and it's going to remain in the sign of Virgo the Virgin all the way until December of 2015. So you're kind of, raking in the good luck with Jupiter currently in the sign of Leo. That will, it's a time when you're getting a lot in abundance, maybe volume and a number, yeah? Number and, quantity and quality, coming in and sort of making, pulling things in hand over fist. As Jupiter ingress into Virgo, Virgo is a sign that is very good, and you're comfortable with Virgo. But that's going to be a time when it's more focused, more precise, more picky, if you will, more critical about things that seem amiss or awry. So just understand that your financial luck, and even, in some of these things in the relationship arena too, and just generally, it'll go into a more I analyze aspect than an I will aspect. Because Leo is I will and Virgo is I analyze. And of course, I perceive. So your perception of what's going on will be better if you understand why things are happening the way they are and why people are behaving the way they do. And whereas Leo is ruled by the sun, it's quite simple. Sun go up, sun go down. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, is Mercury transits through the various signs of the zodiac rather quickly, and it also goes retrograde quite a lot. So you might feel that things are not as easy to understand, especially in the financial area, and in some of these areas that are associated with your personal relationships. Okay. Now for Sagittarius, for Adnachiel's health transmission. This is a good month to enjoy a strong back, strong spinal column, and strong heart. And again, that's Jupiter in Leo. Now after that, it will be a time, Jupiter is direct in Leo until the 11th of next month, August 2015, and then is set to ingress into Virgo as of August, next month, 11th of 2015. And it'll be that way all the way through December of 2015. So that's going to it's a heads up, and it's going to sort of change some of these various aspects. It's still lucky, it's just a little more precise. And so we want to make you aware of that. When Jupiter is transiting through Virgo the Virgin, this is a time for healing of the nerves, the nervous system, eyes, vision, healing the liver, stomach, the immune system, the small intestines. Because all of the parts of the body that are dealing with the central peripheral nervous system, and also eyes, and also anything that's cleansing the body. So you might feel like you want to go on cleansings and fasting. So you can do that, but don't overdo, and don't, to quote President Obama, don't make perfect the enemy of good. That'll be a tendency with with anybody who's got major aspects with Sagittarius, or Virgo, or Leo for that matter, where these things are sort of feeling these planetary movements, if you will. Okay, now remember that if you have questions about these any chakra work or cleansing, because this will affect your fourth chakra, and it will also affect just the nervous system, which can affect all your chakras, and the intensity therein. So chakra work can be dangerous because it's powerful. It actually does do something to you. So you might want to check with Kali Masada masters. You might want to check with Qigong masters, homeopathic or naturopathic physicians, acupuncturists, or allopathic physicians that have degrees also in naturopathic medicine or acupuncturists or anything like that, where they have kind of binary degrees, if you will. So make sure you check with experts if you're not an expert yourself. Now, Sagittarius, for your afterglow, for your planetary aspects, your facets that we go through this month of the blue moon that we feel are important, that we have highlighted for you. All right. Jupiter, remember, currently direct in Leo. Happy days are here again. The first, there's a full moon in Sagittarius that quickly moves into Capricorn. There's 2 days, the first and the second, of 100% light of this full moon. On the first, Venus is conjunct Jupiter. That puts you in a friendly aspect with Taurus and Libra. On the 4th of July, happy birthday, America. Mercury is sextile Jupiter. That's friendly for you and Virgo and Gemini. On the 10th, Jupiter is trine Cora. That's good for you and being able to handle your own tendencies to want to do things in an all or nothing fashion, or to other individuals who do things in that manner. You might feel that that's the way to go on the 10th. On the 15th, there's a new moon in Cancer. Beware of sloppy emotions. Don't lose your personal boundaries. Maintain your integrity. On the 26th, Luna is square Jupiter. That puts you into competition with Cancer the Crab. And on the 31st, we have full moon, another full moon, the second full moon in July, and that's a blue moon in Aquarius. And again, there's a great unleashing of Kundalini from the root chakra through the crown chakra, cracking through the crown chakra. So it's a lot of energy. So everybody maintain your serenity, maintain your boundaries, and learn to let go instead of trying to fight back all the time. Learn to let go without burning bridges. All right, Sagittarius, thank you for joining us. This is your Angelic Horoscope transmission from the mighty guardian archangel of fire, Michael, and your personal Sagittarius angel, Adnachiel, your teaching angel. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel, and join us again next month